The dawn isn't just the start of a new day, it's the rebirth of an opportunity. The way we welcome this new light has the power to echo through all the hours that follow, shaping not only our obligations, but our very experience of life. In the modern rush, it's easy to wake up with the mind already at top speed, the body responding to a jarring alarm, and the heart still tied to yesterday's worries. This automatic takeoff disconnects us from a sacred moment, a point of pause and intention that, in ancient cultures and timeless philosophies like Buddhism, is considered the most important of all. The wisdom of ages teaches us that the morning isn't for doing more, but for being more, with complete presence and awareness. A serene beginning grounded in purpose prepares the fertile ground of our existence for everything that is to come, transforming challenges into opportunities and simple moments into instants of pure joy. In this script, we will explore 11 precepts for waking up with a new perspective, awakening not just the physical body, but the mind and spirit. These are simple practices, yet they hold the potential for an internal revolution, capable of bringing lightness, clarity, and a profound sense of balance to your journey. Before we dive deep, if this quest for a more conscious start to your day resonates with you, remember that your interaction is what allows us to continue this conversation. The first step toward this change begins with intention. Teaching 1. Embrace the day with gratitude. Upon opening your eyes and feeling the first breath of a new day, allow yourself a moment for gratitude. This isn't an obligation, but an invitation for your heart to fill with serenity. The stillness of the room, the warmth of the blanket, the breath that moves softly in your chest. These are small miracles that routine often causes us to ignore. Buddhist traditions for over 25 centuries have reminded us that every moment is a gift that can be honored in its purest simplicity. When you start the day by appreciating these details, a subtle but powerful energy of contentment takes hold. This practice isn't a complex ritual. It can be a silent thought or a simple thank you whispered to yourself. Instead of waking up with a mental to-do list, you redirect your focus from what's missing to what already exists, altering the vibrational frequency of your being. This shift in perspective is the key that unlocks positive feelings and acts as a natural antidote to anxiety. In Buddhism, valuing the present is the foundation for inner peace, a lighthouse that illuminates even the cloudiest days. It's the recognition that regardless of external circumstances, there is always something, no matter how small, to be grateful for. The sight of a tree outside your window, the aroma of coffee, the smile of someone you love. These are the small treasures of everyday life that, when noticed, enrich the soul. Gratitude then becomes a lens through which you view life, allowing you to perceive beauty even on the most difficult journeys. This attitude is also a unifying force that strengthens human connections. A look of appreciation or a good morning filled with gratitude are gestures that reverberate, inspiring others to do the same and creating a current of positivity. In Buddhism, generosity begins with an appreciation of what we already possess. By expressing this energy, you become a catalyst for transformation in your environment. And what's most surprising is how this mindset changes the way you handle adversity. Challenges are no longer seen as mere obstacles, but are revealed as opportunities for growth, stepping stones on our path. Life becomes lighter when we accept that everything is part of a larger flow, a journey of learning. The consistent practice of gratitude upon waking is a training for the mind, teaching it to seek reasons for joy and to face challenges with more wisdom and balance. It is a constant reminder that impermanence governs all things, including difficulties. When you give thanks, you acknowledge that even in moments of pain, valuable lessons await, and that each new day is a chance to begin again. This practice teaches us to value what we have without clinging to what we lack, resulting in a calmer mind that is more open to living the present in its entirety. It also wards off distractions and helps us focus on what truly matters, preparing the heart for a more compassionate interaction with the world. Buddhism shows us that cultivating positive emotions is a daily choice, capable of changing not only our own lives but the lives of everyone around us. Therefore, start each morning with a gesture of gratitude. It is an invitation to a more present life, a reminder that happiness resides in the simplest details. By acknowledging and giving thanks, you take the first step toward a more light-hearted, loving, and meaningful existence. Teaching 2. Tune in to conscious breathing. Before you move, before you think about the next action, dedicate a few moments to your breath. Allow yourself to feel the air entering, a thread of life that fills your lungs, and then the air leaving, releasing tension. This primal gesture, often forgotten in the day's rush, is the bridge that connects us to the here and now. In Buddhism, the breath is an anchor, a point of reference for the mind that tends to wander between the past and the future. By inhaling deeply, you not only absorb oxygen, but also vital energy, a renewal of strength that prepares your being for the journey that is beginning. As you exhale, imagine you are releasing the worries, physical tensions, and confusing thoughts that may have settled in your mind during the night. It is a silent ritual of purification, a subtle relief that brings lightness and the feeling of a body waking up naturally, without rush or anxiety. The practice of conscious breathing is meditation in its simplest form, and the morning, with its particular silence, is the ideal setting for it. When the world outside is still asleep, you can create a sanctuary of peace within yourself. Each inhale and exhale becomes an invitation to be present, to savor the moment, without the pressure of worrying about what's to come. Ancient wisdom teaches us that advanced techniques are not necessary for meditation. Simple attention to the breath is already a profound meditative act. Just direct your awareness to the flow of life within your own body, allowing your breath to be your guide. By doing so, you learn to listen to what is happening inside you, the sensations, the emotions, the thoughts that arise. Instead of fighting against them, you observe them, like a spectator watching a movie, and you let them pass. This internal acceptance is the basis of a serene and strengthened mind, more capable of handling challenges. Conscious breathing has the power to reduce stress, recalibrate the nervous system, and prepare the mind to act more balanced. By starting the day this way, you remind yourself that you have the power to choose your reactions, rather than being just an automatic reflection of external events. It is a habit that brings us closer to the essence of Buddhism, living with mindfulness and compassion in every small gesture. In addition to all the mental benefits, this practice also has a positive impact on physical health. It improves circulation, slows the heart rate, and promotes deep relaxation. Even on busy days, this brief morning moment makes a noticeable difference in your disposition and mood. Over time, this connection to the breath becomes second nature, a constant ally for maintaining internal harmony. No matter what happens around you, the calm rhythm of your breath is a reminder that peace can be found within you. Teaching 3. Define your intention as a compass. After connecting with gratitude and breath, the next step is to give your mind a direction. Before you plunge into the torrent of tasks, ask yourself, what is the energy I want to cultivate today? What purpose will guide my actions? A clear intention works like an internal compass, orienting your thoughts and choices even when distractions try to steal your attention. In Buddhism, defining an intention is an act of alignment between what we are internally and what we manifest in the world. An intention is not a to-do list, but rather the choice of a core value you wish to honor, such as patience, kindness, courage, or joy. For example, you might decide that today will be the day you practice patience in all your interactions. By bringing this purpose to your consciousness first thing in the morning, you prepare the ground for a more harmonious and meaningful day. When the pace of routine speeds up, and it's easy to fall into automatic thoughts of stress or irritation, your intention acts as a reminder, a lighthouse that brings you back to the path you have chosen. Each gesture and every word, with this internal guidance, gains new weight and direction. Buddhism teaches us that genuine transformation begins in the mind, and a well-defined intention is the seed of that change. This practice becomes a safe harbor in moments of greatest turbulence. If your intention was patience and you encounter chaotic traffic, this is the time to remember your choice. It's not about being perfect, but about being present and aware. Gradually, you become more observant of your own actions and their reasons, strengthening your ability to act with wisdom. An intention can also be the basis for deeper connections with others. By expressing your purpose clearly and respectfully, you inspire those around you, creating an environment of understanding and mutual support. Buddhism values the importance of this commitment to collective well-being, showing that our individual choices resonate throughout our social ecosystem. If during the day you forget your intention, do not judge yourself. The practice is in the beginning again, in gently returning to your purpose as many times as necessary. This attitude of self-kindness strengthens discipline and brings lightness to your routine, making every experience a learning opportunity. Defining this internal compass doesn't require a long ritual. A simple phrase formulated with the heart is enough. Buddhism invites us to live each day as a blank canvas, and your intention is the first and most important stroke. Over time, this practice will transform not only your actions, but your perception of the world, making difficulties less daunting and joys more vibrant. Teaching 4. Release the weight of expectations. Often, the first thing we do upon waking is to carry a heavy baggage of expectations. We believe the day should follow a perfectly planned script, that people will act in a certain way, and that every moment will be ideal. However, when reality inevitably diverges from this mental script, what arises is frustration. Buddhism offers us a liberating teaching. To release expectations is not a sign of weakness or giving up on your dreams, but a demonstration of flexibility and resilience. It is opening your heart to welcome the day as it truly is, without the rigidity of a preconceived plan. By doing this, you free yourself from unnecessary burdens and diminish the anxiety rooted in what should have been. This allows the mind to become lighter, attentive to seeing opportunities and beauty, where before there was only concern about what went wrong. Each experience, even the unexpected ones, transforms into a natural part of your path. Accepting the flow of the unexpected is the key to practicing detachment and living the present with more authenticity. By letting go of control, you learn to trust life and your own ability to adapt. Circumstances that once seemed like mere problems can reveal themselves as unique learning opportunities, as long as you have an open heart and mind to receive them. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that impermanence is the only constant. When we internalize this truth, it becomes easier to face changes with a serenity that comes from within. This flexibility in the face of the unforeseen is an invaluable skill, cultivated by paying attention to the present moment and embracing what arrives without trying to control every detail. Teaching 5. Reserve minutes for stillness and observation. In the midst of life's speed, reserving a few minutes for meditation right after waking is a radical act of self-care. It's not necessary to sit in a specific position or seek absolute silence. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and allow your body and mind to find a space of stillness. Buddhism teaches that meditation is not about emptying the mind of thoughts, but about observing them with the patience and curiosity of a spectator. Thoughts will arise, bringing memories, plans, and worries. Instead of clinging to them or fighting for them to disappear, you simply watch them pass, like clouds in a blue sky, without attachment or judgment. This moment of pause right at the start of the morning calms emotions and slows down your internal pace. Even if the mind seems restless, the simple intention to meditate already creates an atmosphere of peace that extends throughout the day. With daily practice, even for just 5 or 10 minutes, you develop a tranquil presence capable of transforming even the most difficult situations into opportunities for growth. This gentle observation brings self-awareness, revealing mental patterns and hidden feelings that previously went unnoticed. Morning meditation is a daily invitation to connect with your essence, showing that even in a chaotic world, it's possible to find tranquility within yourself. Teaching 6. Cultivate loving kindness. Metta. Upon waking, even before you interact with the world, practice loving kindness, or metta. Begin by wishing well for yourself. Close your eyes and, with sincerity, wish that you may have a day of peace, health, safety, and serenity. This intention, directed at yourself, creates a positive energy that fills your being, bringing comfort and hope. Buddhism reminds us that genuine compassion and kindness flourish from a fertile soil of self-compassion. Next, extend that feeling to the people who are part of your life: family, friends, colleagues. Visualize that they too may be happy, find balance, and overcome their difficulties. This silent but powerful gesture makes a feeling of connection and empathy sprout in your heart, recognizing the shared humanity that unites us. The practice of loving kindness is a way of planting seeds of peace in your day. Each small wish of goodwill is reflected in your actions, making your gestures kinder and your words softer. This does not mean you should be passive in the face of adversity, but rather that you can act with more wisdom and patience. This practice also has the power to dissolve negative feelings like anger and resentment. By wishing well even for those who have caused you some difficulty, you free your heart and make space for serenity. Each morning, you reinforce the commitment to look at yourself and the world with more generosity and compassion. We would love to continue this journey with you. Our goal is to build a space of wisdom and warmth for everyone seeking a path of growth. If this content resonates with you, we want to extend a special invitation. Instead of just subscribing, we want you to truly join us. Leave a comment with the intention you wish to cultivate tomorrow. What is the energy you want to bring to your day? By sharing your wish, you not only strengthen it in your heart, but also inspire an entire community. We'll see you in the comments. Teaching 7. Witness your thoughts as an observer. As you begin your day, make a conscious effort to perceive how your mind behaves. Thoughts will inevitably arise, bringing memories, future plans, or even anxieties. The key is not to control or push these thoughts away, but to simply watch them, as if you were a spectator observing the world from a quiet window. Buddhism teaches that this practice of mindful observation is the first and most crucial step toward a serene and balanced mind. We often mistakenly identify with every thought we have, believing that each idea is a definitive representation of who we are. Yet, the mind is a constant stream of automatic movements, and not every thought reflects the truth of your being. By observing without judgment, you realize that thoughts are like passing clouds. They come and go, and you don't need to grab on to every single one. If an unpleasant thought surfaces, resist the urge to criticize yourself. Having all kinds of thoughts is a universal part of the human experience. The secret lies in not giving them undue importance. Acknowledge them, accept their presence, and allow them to follow their course, like leaves floating down a river. This gentle detachment is a core Buddhist principle that brings a profound lightness to daily life. With this practice, you develop a healthier relationship with your own mind. Anxious or negative thought patterns lose their power when they are not fed with your full attention. You gradually learn that you have the power to choose where to place your focus, redirecting your energy toward more constructive and peaceful feelings. This observation without attachment helps break cycles of repetitive worry and frees up internal space for new ideas and the quiet moments so valued in Buddhist philosophy. Teaching 8. Smile with intention upon waking. Try this simple yet transformative act. Offer a smile to yourself, even if it feels forced at first. This small gesture has the power to instantly change your state of mind, softening your heart and bringing an immediate sense of lightness. Buddhism teaches that the attitude we bring to the start of our day profoundly influences all that follows. An intentional smile is an invitation to live with an open and gentle spirit. A smile doesn't have to be a reaction to something funny. It can be a deliberate act of welcoming the new day. When you smile first thing in the morning, you send a positive signal to your body and mind, triggering feelings of well-being. This brief moment can soothe worries, release tension, and create a pocket of joy at the start of your day. Even on difficult days, a smile is a way to remind yourself that happiness is not solely dependent on external circumstances. It's a mindful choice, a seed of serenity you plant that can blossom throughout the day, even in the face of challenges. This simple habit also impacts how you connect with others. A genuine smile creates a bridge of kindness, making you more receptive and open to seeing the best in people. By smiling, you feel the relaxation in your facial muscles and the light energy that flows into your body. The mind, receiving this positive stimulus, responds by releasing hormones that promote tranquility and contentment. This is the synergy of science and ancient wisdom, demonstrating that the body and mind are deeply interconnected. Smiling intentionally upon waking is an act of being present, an acknowledgement of the value of the current moment. You choose to make space for joy, regardless of what the day might hold. Teaching 9. Honor your body as a sacred vessel. Before you rush to your first task, take a moment to honor the vessel that carries you through life. Your body is not merely a tool for action, it is the home of your consciousness, a sacred temple that deserves respect and gratitude. In the early morning, this teaching is best practiced through mindful movement. You don't need a rigorous workout. Instead, simply stretch your arms above your head, feeling the awakening of your muscles. Gently rotate your neck, releasing the tension that may have built up overnight. Roll your shoulders and twist your spine, listening to the subtle signals your body sends. This act of conscious movement is a form of gratitude, a way of acknowledging the incredible work your body does for you every day. It's an opportunity to check in with yourself, to see where you might be holding tension, and to release it with a soft breath. By honoring your body, you are not just caring for your physical health, but you are also grounding your mind. The more you listen to your body's subtle needs, whether for rest, water, or gentle movement, the more aligned you become with your inner wisdom. This practice of listening and responding with care establishes a foundation of self-love and respect that carries you through the day, helping you make healthier choices and live with greater presence. Those teachings we have shared are an invitation to transform the beginning of your day from an automatic routine into a sacred ritual. By practicing gratitude, conscious breathing, and mindful intention, by releasing expectations, finding stillness, and embracing loving kindness, and by observing your thoughts, smiling with purpose, and honoring your body, you are not just preparing for the day. You are choosing to live it with presence, wisdom, and a profound sense of peace. Our greatest wish is to walk alongside you on this path of growth and discovery. We are not just a channel, we are a community of individuals who believe that a more mindful life is within reach for everyone. If these teachings have brought a moment of clarity or a sense of peace to your day, we warmly invite you to join our family. Don't think of it as just clicking a button, but as a heartfelt commitment to your own well-being and to connecting with a community that supports you. Become part of this journey by subscribing, and let's continue to explore the art of living a beautiful life together.